We're back. We are back. Yes, we are. Badran, the entire Fame family, they are here making this possible. Welcome to the Fame Weekly Talk. This is our final quarter. We do this in quarters, okay? You know how it works. Food, art, music, the environment. This week's topic, this week's theme, what's your beef? What's your beef? What's your beef? No, I didn't, but okay, I tried. All right, yeah. Make sure that you follow the Fame family, all right? Fame Festival _ Barbados to be a part of this weekly talk happening every Sunday right here. Yeah, the Fame Weekly Talk. Mishka Mactier, that is my name. And of course, love coming to spend some time here with you guys, man. We do this every Sunday. Earlier, we spoke to Manuela. Yes, we did. And then we moved on to art. I like this hand. And then we moved on to art where we spoke to Marlon Waterman. We just had a conversation with King Servant himself. And up next, who do we have? We have Lalu Hanuman. Yeah, attorney at law and activist. We're going to be talking to him, about what's his beef. What is his beef? What does he have to tell us? Yeah. Okay, so by the way, just think I should let you guys know that when we leave here, we're heading to the Gap. Yes, we're going to show our support for Tabitha. Yeah, she's going to be there singing tonight. And the Fame crew, we're going all mask up. We're going to be there supporting, all right? That's how we do. That is how we do, man. So again, welcome to the Fame Weekly Talk. Like I said before, this happens every Sunday right here on this channel. So make sure that you follow Fame Festival _ Barbados. Lalu Hanuman, he's going to be chatting with us. What's your beef, Lalu? What's your beef? Attorney at law and activist. We're waiting, for the call to connect. We're going to be having a very interesting conversation. Again, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Make sure that you spread the word and tell a friend to come on over and join the Fame family every Sunday right here. What's your beef? That's today's theme. And next week, what's it going to be? Yeah, we'll let you know for sure. We're waiting to be connected. Yes, we are. Did I tell you before to follow Fame? Let me tell you again. Fame Festival _ Barbados. You can also follow me on Instagram as well. Mishka Mactier. Yeah, I do have an Instagram page. I do. I really do. Want to say hey to everyone that's joining us for the first time. Welcome to the family. Listen, we have someone from Trinidad as well. Yeah, we have Trini in the house. We got Petitions in the house. Is that someone from Europe? Yes, we're getting the messages on our phones, man. We love it. Absolutely love it. We're waiting still to be connected with Lalu Hanuman. Yeah, for the environment aspect of Fame. You know how this works, all right? It's food, it's art, it's music, it's the environment. Stands for Fame, all right? Want to say happy birthday as well to my aunt in St. Vincent. Yes, happy birthday, Auntie Wendy. She follows Fame. She loves the show. Might as well you get a free shout out, man. You know how this works. Yes. Also want to say hey to Natalie over there at Noble Foods. I'm still loving that ice cream, girl. At some point, we love it. We love it. Making my way tomorrow at Keba Health Center as well. We're going for a little treatment. Hi, Kimberly Payne. That's my girl, Kimberly. Yeah, over there at Emerald Living. Oh, yes. Also want to say hey to the crew. Hi, Alicia over there at Eco Lodge. Yeah, we're waiting to connect with Lalu Hanuman. We're going to be talking about what's his beef? What is it all about? Attorney at law, yes, and of course, activist. What is your beef? That's today's theme. Yeah, guys, listen, not everyone is into beef. We have lots of options. Thank God for that. Plenty of options, all right? He's going to be talking to us about the impact of eating beef. Well, actually, the impact on the environment. Listen, I'm reading the quote here until we connect, all right? I don't know what's happening. You cannot be genuinely interested in animal welfare, yet consume animals. Listen to this. If you eat meat or fish, your dining cutlery, in effect, are live instruments of animal cruelty. I'm like, yo. You went in real hard there. So now you know. Meat production is a major stressor. All right. I'm not here to get on a soapbox and preach to you, but this is what the theme is all about. What's your beef? What is your beef? Make sure that you guys also join the Fame family. Follow us on Instagram, Fame Festival _ Barbados. Yes. We're waiting to connect. We're waiting to connect. We're waiting to connect. Listen, if King Servant say that he's a horrible singer and now he's cutting records, there is hope for all of us after all. Yes, there is. Hope you guys had a good week, a great week, a productive week. We're still waiting to connect with Lau. Yes, we are. Make sure that you guys also, if you decide to head out your house all masked up, we are heading to the Gap. We're going to support Tabitha. We had her on here a few weeks ago. We are going to support her in the Gap, and we're still waiting, and I'm getting hungry. Oh, we're patiently waiting here for Lau to connect with us. We're going to be talking about what's your beef. I don't know, man. It seems to be holding up here. This is the F.A.M.E family, guys. Food, arts, music, and the environment. Yes. What? Oh, it is her final gig. Somebody just told me it's Tabitha's final gig. So if you're a fan, should we just put a business on blast and tell everybody she's leaving? I don't think so. But I didn't put out if anybody, but this is her final gig. So we are going there to have a grand old time. That is the plan. That's going to happen when we leave here, right? So again, guys, welcome to F.A.M.E Weekly Talk. It happens here every Sunday at this time. Well, we start at 7. That's the time that we start. Every week we pick a new theme. We have guests. We're learning and growing together. That is exactly what we are doing. We're waiting. Dot. Yeah, just a few more minutes. If it doesn't connect, then you know how this works, right? We try again. We'll just do a live interview with him and we can just upload it. You know what I mean? That would make sense too as well. It will. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. So this week's theme, what's your beef? And we're unable to connect with him. I don't know what's happening here. Lalu, Mr. Hanuman, where are you? We're patiently waiting. Is that rain I'm hearing? It's raining? Oh my goodness. This is tea, by the way. I promise you. It's tea. It is tea and nothing else but tea. Yes, guys. So if you haven't watched previous videos, we started this like 4 weeks ago. Make sure that you guys, watch the previous videos. Like, share, comment. We've had them all. We've had Natalie Nome from Noble Foods. We had Kaba Center stopping by. We've had conversations about Chinese medicine. We've done it all. Listen, we're all about connecting the food, the art, the music, the environment. The kind of way of bringing us together. I'm running out of words, which is never, ever a norm. Okay, guys, so I don't know what's happening, man. For some reason, we can't seem to connect with him. I don't know, man, what's happening. It seems as if we probably have to head there, have a one-on-one. I could drink a little scotch. We can have a conversation. Okay, I mean tea. And we can have a conversation with Mr. Hanuman. Yeah. And we do that. We love you too. We love him too, man. So I guess we'll have to look forward to that one for sure, to kind of upload the conversation with him. We're going to be talking to him about, this week's theme. What is your beef? Also want to say thank you so much to Manuela for stopping by. Yeah, we had an interesting conversation today. Manuela Scalini, queen of, we like to say raw foods, but really plant-based chef. We had a good conversation with her as well earlier, and her advice was to eat the rainbow. Not taste the rainbow, eat the rainbow. She said 51% of raw foods, it's a great way to start. And I was like, 51% is a lot. Yeah, 51% when she broke it down. If you juice, if you do salads, again, that was it, right? Salads and juicing, pretty much, a bowl of salad, you toss some vegetables, some fruits in a blender, in a juicer. That is 51% right there. Of course, from Marlon Waterman, he spoke to us about how he started doing this art, this sculpting, and how much he's so into it, and determination as well goes a very long way. And he wants to be the first one on the face of the earth to be able to carve everything and anything. Already he does butter, he does sand, he does wood, fruits, vegetables, ice. I feel like if I'm missing something here. Did I say sand? Maybe sand. The butter, I'm still stuck on the butter for sure, right? Yes, 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 yes. And we just had a conversation with King's Servant, all right, telling, you know, anyone who's thinking about getting involved in the music industry to stay focused and be true to yourself. Very important. Man with a message. Yeah, musician with a message. And we're still waiting to be connected to Mr. Lalu Hanuman, attorney at law and activist. He's going to be talking to us about what's your beef. Well, maybe not tonight, but eventually. Yeah, yeah. We don't know what's happening, man. We tried, we're trying. It's not happening. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to eventually keep our fingers crossed here. Okay. Also, like I said 1,500 times before, I want to remind you guys to follow F.A.M.E, to follow F.A.M.E Festival _ Barbados, and join the family and be a part of it. I want to say hey to everyone that is joining for the very first time. Thank you for stopping by. We really do appreciate your company. Of course, spreading the word, tell a friend, let them know that we are here. Okay, yes. Oh, let's talk about this. The charity event that was postponed. Yes, it was. That was supposed to be happening today, you know, but you know how that goes. But well, yesterday actually. I'm getting so confused with the days. Today's what? Today's Sunday. Oh! Determination is key. Wow. Hello, Mr. Hanuman.
Hi, good evening. Good evening. I've been struggling to get in there, but I've been having some technical problems.
It's, you know, both of us been struggling to get in there, man. Welcome to the F.A.M.E Weekly Talk.
Hi, good evening, Mishka.
Hi, how are you doing?
And good to be in at last.
At last. Okay, so this week's theme, it's what's your beef. First of all, allow me to apologize for the delay, right? The mix up there. So this week's theme, what's your beef? And I guess I'm gonna ask you the question, what's your beef? Or not?
Well, there's no beef in my household. I have a sign saying no meat allowed on the premises, so there's certainly no beef here. I've been a vegan or a plant-based diet for some 50 years now.
Wait, hold on. 50?
50, yes.
Wow. Okay.
For animal rights reasons, really. That's my main motivation. I'm obviously cognizant that a plant-based diet is good for the planet and also good for human health as well. But my personal motivation is animal rights issues. Okay,
so before we get into that, can you just tell us, I mean, you did mention a while ago that you're vegan. You've been on a vegan diet for 50 years. Can you just tell us a little bit more about yourself? Like, who is Mr. Hanuman?
Okay, I've been living in Barbados now for 13 years. I'm originally from Guyana.
Okay.
I'm an attorney at law, and I'm the secretary of a charity that we set up here in Barbados called the Caribbean Vegetarian Vegan Community.
Caribbean, okay.
Vegetarian Vegan Community. We set it up last year. I'm one of the trustees as well, to promote a plant-based diet.
Okay, and that started last year?
Yeah, we set it up last year. But we've been around for longer, but we actually registered as a charity last year.
Okay, and exactly what this charity entails? What is it that you guys do? We know what a charity is, but why?
Well, as you know, in the context of the Caribbean, there's lots of non-communicable diseases, things like diabetes, hypertension. Obviously, we have cancers as well, but particularly hypertension and diabetes. And obesity as well. There's lots of obesity, and all of that is linked to diet. I mean, obviously, there's a certain genetic potential or propensity in there as well, but a lot of it is based on a lifestyle. So we're trying to promote a healthier lifestyle in the Caribbean area in terms of getting people to eat more plant-based foods. Obviously, as well as I mentioned, it's better for the environment. Something like 18% of global warming gases is
Yes.
produced by the meat industry. And of course, also in terms of other things, like we now have coronavirus. Before coronavirus, there were a number of other zoonotic diseases that were also directly linked to people's diet. Things like mares, which came from people drinking camel's milk and eating camel meat. Ebola, again, with chimpanzees and bats. Obviously, we know like swine flu and bird flu. And I discovered recently even something like measles originated in cattle about 1,000 years ago and then transitioned across the species boundary into humans. And in fact, something like 60% of our diseases or viral diseases have come from animals. So it just that's a whole lot of zoonotic diseases that are transitioning from animals into the human population.
Wow. I mean, the thing is, I've been on a vegan diet, not for 50 years, but just hearing you explain this, I would just be very cognizant of what I eat, almost afraid to even consume beef. That is just scary to think about. The things that we're cooking in this pot, and we have no idea what we're even getting ourselves into when we decide to consume beef. All right, but so the charity that you have here in Barbados, the Caribbean Vegetarian and Vegan Community, how has it been going? The response?
We've had stalls at Agrofest, and we've had film nights and given food samples, vegan food samples to members of the public for them to, because a lot of people are apprehensive. If you tell people that you've got a vegan bread loaf, people are a little skeptical because whereas in reality, bread is normally vegan anyway. But once the word vegan is interposed there, people get a little wary and skeptical, and they're a bit reticent about eating it. But hopefully, it's something that it will grow in Barbados. It's certainly growing globally. Places like England and North America and Europe in general, it's a growing trend to become vegan.
So that's the question I asked as well. You think it's just like a trend, like a fad? You think it's something that's gonna pretty much become a part of everyday lifestyle, everyday
Well,
diet?
I think unfortunately for many people it is a fad, and I think that they will move on back to meat for many people. And I think unless you have a very firm philosophical position, as I do, in terms of the cruelty aspect,
Yeah.
because it's the cruelty aspect that guides me. But obviously, people as well are concerned about their health. But then tomorrow there's some other health report saying something else, and then so people we keep moving around based on health issues. However, there's a clear agenda in terms of giving up meat in terms of the environment. Something like uh, as I said, 18% of global warming gases are produced by the meat industry. Then, of course, things like 33% of global arable land is devoted to the meat industry.
Yes.
And it takes 5 times a land area to produce a pound of meat protein compared to a pound of plant protein. So, in other words, if the world became vegan, we'd be using 5 times less
Wow.
for producing food, and that all of that land could then revert back to nature. The World Health Organization is saying that one reason we are experiencing zoonotic diseases as well in the frequency that we are of late is because we are now going further into areas in terms of rainforests and so on, which we hadn't hitherto gone into, and
Yes.
we're exposing ourselves more to these things. But of course, as well, the world's population is what 8 billion, and a lot of people are living on factory farm foods, and it's just all the antibiotics and everything that's used there, but also the fact that these animals are living in close on natural proximity to each other and
Yes.
also proximity to humans, that we are then getting exposed to these zoonotic diseases.
Wow. And I remember watching this documentary as well. They were talking about the amount of water that, it takes to maintain, outdoor farming with these animals. Like They just way too much compared to what we use as human beings. It is unbelievable. Is this thing sticking again? What? Internet? What is happening? What is happening? Oh my goodness, we have a little bit of technical difficulties here. I think this is what? What is happening? Okay, we have to kind of let's see. Bear with us here. We probably just maybe we should try recalling him again. Okay, we're gonna try talking to him again. Did you hear those numbers? What is happening? I have it. I am looking at it as well. You talk about the meat industry is responsible for 18% of greenhouse gases. I mean, which by comparison for only 30% of greenhouse gas emission. What are we gonna do? What are we going to do? Meat or fish eating is cruel and nutritionally unnecessary. Yeah, I have a quote here as well from Paul McCartney. He's saying, if slaughterhouses had glass walls, everyone would be a vegetarian. Okay, again, we're not here to preach to you on a soapbox. We're just trying to, just educate the masses, myself as well. We're all included in this learning process. All right. Don't worry, guys. We are going to continue chatting with Lalu Hanuman. We are trying to connect with him again to continue this very interesting conversation. I want to know what the approach is going to be, though. Like, what is going to be the approach? It's scary when you think about it. Like, what do? Do we just stop eating beef all of a sudden and the world is a better place? Or do we just eat less of it? I don't know. Again, personal reasons why I stopped. One day, true story, I was having, I've always been not a big fan of chicken. I would always only buy chicken breast so that I have no idea what I'm eating. And I'm sitting there and I have my vegetables, my starch, and I'm there. And this is going months of not eating chicken. This chicken breast is in the freezer. I'm a fan of fish, I am, or was. And there I am, I'm cutting this chicken breast. And mind you, I have cats, I feed the birds, I have a tortoise. I would kill almost, and let me not say that. Animal cruelty, I'm not for it. But the mosquitoes and the roaches, they've got to go. I'm so serious. I really and truly, I can't take it. In a heartbeat, you would die. Okay? So besides that, the moths and the snails, I want to make sure everybody's living in, harmony and we're good. And there I am. I'm sitting and I'm cutting this breast and I'm eating. I'm trying to eat around this chicken so I don't have to eat it. And I'm cutting and I'm like, first bite, I'm like, what am I doing? Second bite, I'm like, oh my God, I feed the pigeons. This is like the breast of one of those pigeons that I'm eating. And then I said, oh my God, this is like my breast on a plate. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done. Literally, that was it. I took a bite and I was like, you know what? I'm so done. I called my friend. I said, listen, and it dawned on me, my fridge is like a morgue. My freezer is like a morgue. I'm done. I called him. I'm come and get this meat out of my fridge. Whatever has been in there for months, come and get it. I just don't want to be a part of it anymore. And that's how I stopped eating it. I just felt really guilty. And you would ask, but the plants and the fruits and the vegetables, they cry the same way as well. And I would say, yes, they do. And when you don't pick the fruit and vegetables, what happens? They just pretty much rot and fall, right? When you don't eat the beef and the cows when you don't eat the cow, it doesn't rot and fall. It just gets older and it dies. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was just my personal reasons. Again, we're not here to preach on a soapbox to you. We're still trying to connect with Mr. Hanuman. We don't know what's happening here, but this is an interesting conversation. It seems as if is one of those conversations that we definitely have to have. We have to continue this. It seems as if we're going to have to do an interview with him and upload it to this channel so we can get, the most out of this conversation. That would seem the next best thing to do. So again, you got to follow F.A.M.E Festival _ Barbados, and you're going to see when we when the interview is up and ready. Yes, I'm so sorry. This is the first time this is happening. Okay, guys. So, yeah, it seems as if this has come to the very abrupt end of F.A.M.E Weekly Talk. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us. Spread the word. Tell a friend. we're gonna be here again next week Sunday on this page. Can I have some more gin, please? Oh, scotch is not gin. Okay, thanks. Oh, wow. So every week we have a new topic. Next week's topic, take it slow. This is going to be a good one. We're going to take it nice and slow and easy. Remember, guys, the F.A.M.E family, we are headed to the Gap. We're going to go and support Tabitha. Yes, this is her final performance. We're going to go all masked up. And we're going to go and support Tabitha, right? Definitely. She was here with us a few weeks ago, chatting, telling us all about, plans. And yeah, we're going to show her support, okay? So make sure that you guys, yes, Zalika, we're gonna definitely get the interview for sure. Yeah, so like I said before, make sure that you guys follow F.A.M.E Festival _ Barbados. Be a part of the conversation, be a part of the family. Make sure that you spread the word and tell a friend. Come on over every Sunday. We start at 7 p.m. We're learning together, we're growing together. Of course, we're bringing it all to you with nothing but good, positive vibration and love. All right, so we're gonna catch you guys next week right here on this channel again, F.A.M.E Festival _ Barbados. My name is Mishka Makte, and I'll see you next week. Yeah. Yay!